Hello and welcome to this standing and moving mindfulness meditation. In this meditation, I'm going to be asking you to take some time initially to settle your body. Then we're going to tune in and pay curious attention to what is happening. I'll then guide you through some gentle movement. If you find during this exercise that you're a little bit wobbly or that you might need to brace yourself for some of the movement, please feel free to grab a chair now so that's beside you, and you can use that chair to brace you. We won't be doing anything too vigorous or that requires you to bend or stretch too much. So to begin, just finding a comfortable standing position where you can have your feet at shoulder length apart, and bringing your awareness into your body right now in this moment. Getting a sense of the feelings in your body. Perhaps scanning from your head down through your limbs all the way down to your feet. Just noticing what is there. Perhaps even noticing which muscles are active right now that are helping you to stand up. And moving the spotlight of your attention all the way down to your feet. Getting a sense of your feet connected to the floor below you. And as best you can, getting a sense of what you feel in the soles of your feet. Perhaps a feeling of pressure, contact. There may be feelings of tingles or throbbing. There may be areas where you feel no contact or sensation at all. And now as we begin to settle into this stance of standing, just allow your muscles to relax. So your face muscles to soften and relax. Perhaps allowing your eyes to drop to just a meter or so in front of you. Or closing the eyes if you wish. And allowing now the shoulders to relax. Down through the arms, forearms, hands. Allowing the chest to relax. Down to the tummy muscles. Allowing yourself to take a few slower, deeper breaths. Continuing now to relax. Let the back muscles relax. Down to your lower back, area of the pelvis, down through your legs, through the thighs, knees, muscles in your calves, feet and toes. And again, just paying attention in a curious and gentle way to the feeling of standing. Notice what pulls at your attention. There might be areas of tension or bracing. You may be aware of the muscles activated to help you stand right now. Perhaps even you'll notice that your mind will wander off from time to time, away from the intention of this practice, which is to pay attention on purpose to how we are standing and where we're directing our attention to. Your mind might wander off because of sounds, because of distractions in the mind, and this is completely normal. It's what minds do. Each time this happens, just gently note where your mind went, and again gently escort your attention back to the task. In this case, just being in touch with the feeling of standing. And now we begin some gentle movement. I want you to pay attention to the feeling of your feet connected to the floor, the feeling of contact and pressure. And just allow yourself to rock from side to side ever so gently, shifting your weight from one leg down to one foot to the other leg, the other foot. And as you're doing this, I invite you to pay attention to the changing pattern of physical sensations in your heels, in the soles of your feet and your toes. Noticing the shift of weight and the feeling on the soles of your feet. Perhaps now noticing the muscles that are moving, activating and releasing as you shift your weight from side to side. As best you can, feeling those muscles. Feeling perhaps other areas of your body which are responding to make this movement happen. Perhaps muscles around the tummy, the abs, around the hips, even the way your head moves, or your shoulders. Just allow that movement to become smaller and smaller until you find a natural resting position in the center. Again, bringing the focus of your awareness down through your body, down to your feet on the floor. And just noticing the distribution of weight now. Does it feel like your weight is distributed towards the front, so towards the balls of your feet and your toes? Does it feel more like your weight is distributed to the back, to your heels? Does it feel perhaps that the weight is distributed to the outsides of your feet or the insides of your feet? Just being curious. Noticing if the feet are different or perhaps the same. Do they feel in symmetry? Perhaps one foot, the soles of the feet have more sensation than the other foot. And now I'm going to ask you to ever so slightly lean yourself forward. Not so far that you fall over. Hold that position for a few seconds and notice which muscles activate to keep you there. Be very curious about these muscles. Feeling the tension, feeling the movement, and gently rock back to center. Now, slightly rock backwards. Again, gently, holding that movement, noticing which muscles are active now. And again, back to center. And I'll ask you to keep this movement up of leaning slightly forward, back to center, moving slightly backwards, and center, getting the sense of the movement of the muscles, noticing the change in the muscles as you rock forward and backwards. It's natural for the mind to wander away to thoughts, perhaps even judging our experience. Just let your experience be your experience. Just paying attention curiously to what is here now. Each time your mind wanders, simply bring it back to paying attention to the movement of the body. And now, paying attention to the shifting pattern of sensation in the soles of your feet. Noticing the shift of weight, the change in pressure, perhaps temperature, as you move forward and back. The pressure changing from your toes to the centre, back to your heels. From your heels to the centre, back to your toes. And bringing yourself back to centre now. Just standing still. Perhaps just noticing how still really is. Getting in touch with the movement in your body, even if it's ever so slightly. Movement of your fingers or hands. The twitching of muscles. And the rise and fall of the chest. The expansion or deflation of the tummy muscles as you breathe in and breathe out. And now bring your attention, as you're standing here, into your body and down to the lower abdomen, to the tummy area. And begin to take some slower, deeper breaths. Noticing where you feel the breath the most. Allowing the breath now to breathe itself in its own natural rhythm. There's no need to control the breath in any way now. Perhaps noticing where you feel that movement the most. Perhaps in the tummy muscles as they expand as you breathe in and fall back as you breathe out. Perhaps in the rise and fall of the chest and shoulders. The movement of the ribs. Or the air coming in and out past your nostrils. The air may feel cooler coming in and warmer going out. Just take a moment to notice the feeling of the breath. Paying attention to the feeling of the breath for the whole breath in and the whole breath out. This breath in, this breath out. This breath in, this breath out. And now allow the sensations of breathing to fall to the background. Whereas in the foreground, you bring your awareness back to the feeling of standing here. Again, paying attention to the posture of your body, your facial expression, and the feeling of your feet connected to the floor, feeling grounded, feeling supported by the floor. Take a moment now to settle the muscles, to settle in this position. Again, softening the muscles in the face, around the eyes, nose, cheeks and jaw. Relaxing the shoulders, the neck, chest, tummy, down through the back. The arms relaxing, softening the muscles, down through the forearms, hands and fingers. Now down through the legs, past the knees, calves, feet and toes. And just taking a moment to tune in to what is present. Tuning into any sensations in your body right now. If there are any areas where you feel tension or discomfort, simply imagine that as you breathe in, the breath can carry on, and that the breath can go to that spot, that place where you feel tension, and surround that area and soothe it. Breathing in air, the breath moving into that area, and as you breathe out, allowing that area to soften. Breathing in to any area of discomfort or tension. And as you breathe out, allowing it to soften and settle. Now allowing the feelings of the body to fall to the background as we begin to move a little bit more. Perhaps just moving your arms a little bit, getting in touch with that sense of movement. Begin to roll your shoulders now. Staying connected to the feeling of the muscles moving. Perhaps shaking your arms, shaking your hands and speeding that up. Leaning to one side, lifting up a leg, lift the knee up. Hold that for a few seconds. Notice which muscles are active. Notice where you feel that movement. And down again. And lifting the other leg, the other knee up. Now noticing the muscles that are active. And down again to center. Now slightly bending your knees, holding position for a few seconds. Noticing where you feel that. And again, up again. Now raising your arms and outstretching them. Moving them all the way up above your head, holding them there for a few seconds. Notice what you feel. Notice which muscles are activated. And as you slowly bring them back down again, notice the shifting sensations, the patterns in your muscles, how your arms and hands feel as they're slowly lowered down to your sides. And take a moment now just to be in touch with how your body is feeling. And to move out of this exercise, Simply allowing yourself to move a little, perhaps back and forward, wiggle the toes and fingers. If you're ready, have a bit of a stretch. Make sure your eyes are open and look around the room to take in what you see. Begin to hear the sounds around you. Be fully present and aware before going about your day.